This is where my secret little weapon comes into play. It's my little construction light. Now I've got everything swept, I can hold this up against the wall. Believe it or not, it looks like it's dark here. Well, it's light outside. There's plenty of light on the wall when this light's not on there, but when it's on there, I can see so much more. So, I'm just going to kind of take a meander of the finish of the wall. And you'll be able to see any little imperfections on the wall. And then you're going to have to make up your mind. Do you leave it like this, or are we going to do more to this wall? Okay? And I've seen some imperfections on here that if we paint this, we're going to paint this with smooth paint. Or smooth wall. We're not going to texture this wall or anything like that. So I know that if I can see it under the light, chances are, once I put primer on here and finish paint, I'm going to have like a semi-gloss or an eggshell, so it's going to have a sheen to the wall. If this was flat paint, if I was painting flat paint over here, I may leave these imperfections. But because I'm going to use a semi-gloss or an eggshell or satin, it's going to give a slight gloss look to the wall when I get done. Thereby, it could show up any imperfections. That I don't want, okay? So you're going to have to make the decision. So what I'm going to do now is I've already made the decision that I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a little bit more work on this wall. I got my construction pencil, and in the areas where I see, I'm just going to circle the different areas. Looks like that area right there could be sanded a little bit more, and some of that is going to come out, so I don't have to do any more tight skim. But we'll see. Okay, so I'm just going to circle what I think I can see here. And I'll have to do a little bit more sanding on this wall. There's another spot up there. Because I don't want to hold the light and try to sand at the same time. I'm trying to keep the dust out of this light the best I can. Okay? So I'm just going to shine this. This will show all your imperfections. The closer you get it to the wall, too, at an angle like this, you can see everything. If you shine it straight like that, I can't really see much right there. If you hold it on the wall like this, you can see a lot more imperfections, because anything that's up will cast a slight shadow. Okay? So you've got to decide, okay, let's not be too particular on this wall, but I think I can do a little bit better with a little bit more work on this wall. Okay? So that's what you're going to have to decide. If you say, oh, this wall is good enough for you, go ahead and paint it. Everything's going to look the same on the wall when you get done, and, that could be okay with you. I'm just showing you another technique of what you could do to get a better job done. That's all. I'm giving you options, and options are good to have. If I didn't do this, I think, oh, I'll just float the wall again. I don't want to float the whole wall again. That's too much time, too much energy, another couple days, have to go through all the same stuff again. So I just got to ask myself, okay, what could I do to spruce up this wall a little bit better? And lots of this, as you remember, I lightly I sanded this, nice even strokes. Well, in certain areas, I couldn't see that once you start getting sand dust on here. So now that I see them, I can sand a little bit more with the hand sander there, or with the other sanding pole, whatever. Do a little bit better job in there, then I'll sweep this down and see what I come up with. So that's what I'm going to do next.